Hey, what's up you beautiful feckers? How you all doing? So, fear the Reaper. The Reaper with the perfectly toned arse, and of course that bulge he's got going on in the front as well. Definitely fear that. Now, with my original video on the Nezha rework, I got a lot of comments from you guys telling me to go ahead and try out a Reaping Chakram build. Loads of you were insisting that it was a much more powerful setup, and about an hour or so after that video went up and after reading all of your comments, that's exactly what I did. And holy shit, you were right. There is a lot of fun to be had chucking around so many fiery frisbees. So what's so good about Reaping Chakram now, and of course the new Nezha? Apart from all of those guaranteed red smarty health orbs that drop with the interaction from the new Chakram, Reaping Chakram changes how your Blazing Chakram will perform. Instead of bouncing off enemies, it will pass through them. Each enemy then hit by that Chakram will increase its damage by twice the amount, which makes it pretty damn powerful on its own. But of course Nezha got a rework. He has changed, and more importantly, the way your Chakram interacts with your Divine Spears is what makes this setup even more powerful and more fun. When you hit an enemy caught up by your Divine Spears, crowd controlled, with your Chakram, it will now create a second Chakram that will seek out a nearby enemy and then hit it as well. So if you can spear multiple targets all close together, then when you hit one of those targets with your Reaping Chakram and it passes through him, it will cause this awesome chain effect of creating extra Chakrams for every enemy that it hits, all with their damage being increased and all seeking out more targets to smack in the mouth. So it basically becomes this big pinball effect. So it snowballs pretty fast and the damage can get pretty big as well. Sortie level enemies will die fast when you group them close together, not to mention that if you don't kill an enemy with your Reaping Chakram, the heat procs and stuns that it gives will allow you to clean up any targets that don't die from that original hit. So you've got a lot of crowd control going on, you've got a lot of scaling damage and enemies being wiped out, and any enemy that you hit gets marked by that Chakram, and of course health orbs and energy orbs can drop as well. So it's pretty fucking good. Now the new Nezha is awesome both as a tank styled support frame with all of those energy and health orbs that drop, but also now as a group destroying support as well. And I'm not gonna lie, he is easily becoming one of my favourite Warframes right now. The perfect balance of support, tank and of course damage as well. I've still been randomly one shot by nullifiers and of course shotgun assholes 1 hour into MOT, but I guess if I wasn't being one shot at that stage of MOT, then something would be broken. Now the double damage multiplier of your Reaping Chakram is taken into account after power strength is put onto your Warframe, but the ability itself has its damage boosted by strength. So your Blazing Chakram will deal more damage the more power strength you have, and then the Reaping Chakram multiplier goes into effect after that. Now when modding my Nezha for Reaping, I settled on a pretty balanced build. I wanted to have a decent amount of crowd control, energy efficiency, okay duration, but a decent amount of power strength as well. Now primed mods can be replaced with normal ones if you don't have the primed variants of course, and even with 128% duration, your spears will still have just under 20 seconds of uptime I think it was, and your Firewalker I think had somewhere around or just under 30 seconds as well. But of course that's just my build. You're going to mod to suit your own playstyle and you're going to tweak it to fit whatever way you want to run your Nezha as well. Range I'm not 100% sure is actually needed. You could probably keep that at 100% and you could put in a duration mod instead, Constitution or Augur Message. Health conversion you could also put in there, but I'll be honest, I ran a level 50 Void Fisher earlier for just under an hour and not once did I get into any trouble simply because of the sheer amount of health orbs littering the ground during that mission. Now let me know what you think of Reaping Nezha, whether you prefer it or maybe you prefer the tanky setup running around. Now some of you said on my Discord as well that another amazing Warframe content creator by the name of Xanagoth has a Reaping Chakram video as well that's a little bit different than mine, and he also makes really good videos that deserve a lot of recognition. So I will leave a link to his channel in this video's description. Make sure and go and check him out and give him a subscribe if you enjoy his content. Do me a huge favour and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.